Hello Cancer, welcome to Music Messages Tarot. If you're returning, welcome back. This video is for Cancer's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As with all the videos on my channel, it's timeless, so whenever you come across this message, that is when you're meant to receive it. And as I say with all my videos, please only take what resonates for you personally and leave the rest behind. Cancer, I hope you've been doing really well. I had a very, very busy month in July, but I hope you've been enjoying the summer and I hope you had a great birthday season. I was sensing that someone here may have the need to enforce strong boundaries in some way in the month of August. This is a love reading, but it's never that compartmentalized when we do these energy readings. That could apply to your love life, or it might apply to a different area of your life. It might have to do with a family member or a coworker or just some kind of intentionality around protecting your peace, okay? Let's get more information by establishing a baseline on the energy for your romantic life for the month of August or whenever you come across this message. We have focus. Okay, I'm sensing that some of you might be starting a new project or just really focusing on some aspect of your life that you want to improve. This could be your career. It could also be like your health, your finances, some area of your life that you're really pouring a lot of time and effort into. Of course, as you probably know, when you make those kinds of self-improvements, you just continue raising your vibration and raising your frequency. And this actually does apply to your love life, okay? It does. It actually allows your energy to become even more abundant, and it attracts in soulmates, partnerships, things like that. Courage. Focus and courage. Yeah, there's some kind of new aspect of your life opening up here. And I feel like you're aware of what this is. If not, I feel like you're going to become aware of it in the very near future. But it's some kind of goal or some kind of benchmark that you've kind of established for yourself that I feel you working towards. In some way, this may have required you to gather some kind of strength or courage, possibly just to get out of an old routine, possibly to avoid a specific type of romantic partner. This could directly relate to love. Like maybe you've been choosing the same types of people over and over again, and you're focused on identifying those patterns and breaking them. Okay, but either way, I feel like this is a self-improvement process that you are engaging in. And maybe that's why you need strong boundaries right now. Cancers are extremely empathetic. They are very caring people. They tend to take care of others before they take care of themselves at times. So maybe during this process, it's just been really important for you to establish your boundaries and how you're going to incorporate this time for self-improvement without kind of draining your energetic resources. Light. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It represents the angelic realm. So I feel like your angels, your spirit guides are with you at this time very heavily. I mean, our spirit guides and angels are always with us, but I just feel like you might be feeling their presence more. You might be experiencing signs, synchronicities, angel numbers from the universe at this time. This can also let me know that there is a divine counterpart on the horizon, possibly, or some kind of divinely orchestrated connection coming in for you. All right, so that's your baseline energy. That's kind of like the bird's eye view of the energetic factors affecting your romantic life right now. Let's get some more specific information by using the traditional tarot here. All right, we have the Four of Wands. It did come up in reverse. So some of you might be dealing with some kind of tension or stress around your family life, which is one of the things I was picking up earlier for someone here. Possibly you're coming out of relationships that maybe rocked your stability, made you feel like your emotional resources were being drained or taken advantage of. But also today, I feel like you have an incoming upright Four of Wands with this light energy that's coming through. I just feel like there's a divine connection on the horizon. You might be seeing 1111 because this is sometimes seen as like the soulmate reunion card. As you can see, the Four Wands kind of look like an 1111 on this card. So you might be seeing that synchronicity a lot. But yeah, I feel like there's some kind of turmoil that you're coming away from. This could just be internal instability that you're trying to address through whatever areas of your life you're working on improving right now. but it could also indicate like disharmony or conflict with a family member or something along those lines, a personal relationship of some kind. But you have a 10 of Cups. Yeah, look at that. The 10 of Cups alongside this beautiful light energy. I feel like there's something kind of just around the corner waiting for you that your spirit guides are trying to let you know, like, don't give up hope. Continue doing what you're doing, because you're about to be really rewarded for all the hard work that you've done on yourself and on addressing any conflicts or areas that may have been troubling you in your, this has to do with yourself and your relationships. And I feel like you've been making improvements in both areas, but your spirit guides want you to know you have this almost like happily ever after. The dream, the vision of what you've always wanted in your romantic life is within reach at this time. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like a 4 of Wands upright too coming through. Yeah, we have the King of Wands in reverse. This could be somebody you were dealing with before. It could be somebody with manipulative or narcissistic tendencies, possibly an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but doesn't have to be. Possibly somebody who made you feel taken advantage of and somebody you had to establish boundaries with. Yeah, Ace of Wands in reverse. This led to, for some of you, it led to instability and like a lack of passion in your own personal life, because again, I just feel someone who's been depleted emotionally and unable to give back to themselves because they've been so focused on like pleasing a demanding partner or working on a relationship that's draining you somehow. I feel like if that's you, you've moved away from that situation, or you've decided that you're going to in the very near future. But your angels want you to know you do have this 10 of Cups potential with someone else connected to your energy right now. I feel like this Ace of Wands has the potential to be upright. The more you kind of focus on yourself and gather your strength and courage to move away from possibly like codependent type situations or situations where you're being taken advantage of. All right. And just know that you have divine guidance during this time as well. What else do my Cancers need to know in their love life this month? What else do my Cancers need to know? There's your energy. Beautiful Cancerian energy. That's the Chariot. I feel you moving forward in a really powerful way this month. And I don't just mean in your romantic relationships. I feel you having a glow up, really having some kind of energetic upgrade as you continue working on yourself. And also as you continue showing the universe that you're rejecting anything that is not worthy of your energy, not worthy of your frequency. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like someone here is coming out of a time period of healing. Possibly you're still going through that healing process. I feel like it was probably with this King of Wands in reverse. Okay, but you're working really hard at this time. Focus and the 8 of Pentacles coming out. Someone here, and keep in mind, these readings may not resonate with every person listening every time, but somebody here is working really diligently on making like visible, tangible improvements in your life. And this is leading to an internal, energetic upgrade as well. For someone here, it might be like returning to skills or hobbies or things that you like to do. For someone here, I feel like it's physical health related or possibly career related, but just something you can physically look at and say, this person has made a lot of positive changes. They're really valuing themselves right now, and they're not taking anything that's less than what they deserve, which is really beautiful. Good for you, Cancer. All right. We have, this is the Emperor card, but it's coming up in reverse. Aries energy, and alongside this King of Wands here, I feel like you were dealing with a very narcissistic, controlling personality. Somebody who is taking advantage of your good nature. I feel like for most of you it's romantic, but again, for someone here, it could be someone else in your life. All right. It's a love reading, but sometimes different messages do kind of spill through. So this could apply to a family member. It could apply to a boss or a coworker, someone making you feel really taken advantage of. Like, I feel like you hold such like an earth angel energy, someone who's very empathetic. I'm getting animal lover for someone here as well. So somebody who's just really good natured, and someone around you, instead of cherishing that, decided to take advantage of it, and you're healing from that. Okay, but this 10 of Cups and like divine angelic energy, you have those surrounding you right now. And that's what you really need to keep in mind as you continue this hard work and determination on yourself and your own life. Now, let's get some information here. What is this Four of Wands in reverse? Like I said, I'm picking up like a dual energy off of that today. I feel like there was discord somewhere that you're coming away from, possibly with this King of Wands in reverse. But also I feel like the upright energy of the Four of Wands, a reunion energy, a divine connection trying to come together. It may not happen this month, but I feel like it's on the horizon. Yeah, look. We have the King of Swords coming up in reverse, and alongside the King of Wands in reverse. I don't want to tell you what psychological term I would pair with that. Okay, sociopathic, psychopathic type person you may have been dealing with that really rocked your internal stability. Somebody who's not only manipulative, but also really cold and detached and overly strategic. And we have the Four of Swords coming up in reverse again. So you might be seeing 4-4 or 4-4-4. That's your angels letting you know that you are heavily protected. You're protected from this person. For most of you, if this is your reading, you know who this is in your life, and you've already made the positive choices that need to be made to set boundaries for yourself. For some of you, that boundary might have been detaching from the relationship completely. And to be honest, if it's a King of Wands and King of Swords in reverse combo, that was probably the best decision. All right. I can't ever tell you what to do. You always have free will and you always have to take what resonates from these readings. But I feel like if that's you, you've decided to walk away or at least incorporate some extremely strong boundaries in this situation. So you're healing from that right now. Who is this King of Wands in reverse? Who is this King of Wands in reverse? Could be an air sign because he's coming up as the King of Swords in reverse over here. So it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Ace of Swords here. And it's somebody who's like, Ace of Swords usually just means like truth, clarity, illumination of a truth. Because it's coming out on this King of Wands. I feel like maybe this person was wearing a mask and something that they did really clarified to you what their true nature was like. You had an epiphany or a tower moment around this person and what they really wanted with you. Yeah, Five of Swords. This is a violent person for some of you. This is somebody who has if they haven't been, I hope they have not been violent toward you. And if they have, please consult the appropriate community resources for that. Always take care of yourself. But if they haven't shown this side of themselves overtly to you yet, I just need you to know that this person is capable of violence. They're okay with demonstrating violent behavior to get what they want. All right. So please proceed with caution with this person. Can we clarify the Emperor in reverse? Because I feel like it's the same person. Ace of Wands. Somebody that you had really passionate feelings for at one point, but I feel like this person might use those feelings to try to manipulate you. Somebody who might even use like sexual desire to try to manipulate other people. 10 of Wands and cause burdens for other people. Yeah, this is somebody who is not good to be around. And I feel like you've already made the break or decided to do so in the near future. I feel like this is just representing like a stagnation that was happening internally for you because of this really difficult situation you were going through. You may have felt stuck for a little while, but with all the focus and hard work you've been putting into yourself, I feel that freeing up now. But let's just see what's going on with this Ace of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups. See, it was somebody you had romantic feelings for, but they turned out to be a King of Wands / Emperor in reverse. Really not a nice person. King of Swords in reverse as well. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse. I mean, this person's just in the reverse. They're in the reverse. They are not high vibrational at all. And that started to affect you as an individual, but I feel you recovering from that now. Okay, these are more like our positive energy cards here. So let's get some information on what is this beautiful 10 of Cups that the universe has as a reward. I feel like this is a reward you're being served for taking yourself first, Cancer. You have your true Emperor ready to show up in your energy somewhere. So that's the Emperor in the upright. Okay, it could be an Aries, but it doesn't have to be. It's your divine counterpart attached to your energy. Again, I don't know if you'll see physical manifestations of this in the month of August or when you come across this video, But you need to know that this person is attached to you and coming up as being very heavily in your energy right now, at least in the 5D. And that there is this rainbow on the horizon. There is a rainbow after the storm that you've been through. The Emperor and the Empress. I can't make it up. The Emperor and the Empress on the 10 of Cups. Can't make it up. You have a divine union coming in. Some of you may see movement toward this in the month of August in the physical world. That is such a powerful combination there of energies. Beautiful. Please tell me about this Chariot energy. I know my Cancers are moving forward in a really powerful, self-empowered way this month. What else can you tell me here? King of Wands upright. So your Emperor might be a King of Wands upright. I feel like this other person may have been a false twin. Somebody that kind of sparked your passion, sparked your romantic side in a way that made you think they could be a divine counterpart, but then you found out they were kind of a phony. I feel like this person might have told you things you wanted to hear. They might be highly manipulative in that they kind of calculate. They study people. They try to figure out what makes that person tick. What does that person need? What does that person want? What are their interests? How can I tap into their vulnerability? That's the type of person you were dealing with before. So it may have appeared to be like a twin flame because they were mirroring you, and not in a good way. They were mirroring you to manipulate you. I feel like there is a true King of Wands who's going to turn out to be your true divine counterpart, and that is what you're moving toward now. Also, I feel like your passion has been reignited. Your internal passion for life, the things you want to work on, the things you feel strongly about. Yeah, and you're putting an end to what doesn't work for you. Scorpio energy there as well. Wow. Powerful reading so far, Cancer. All right, we know you are healing from something, but tell me more about this Four of Swords in reverse, please. Tell me more about this Four of Swords in reverse. You're going to be successful. It might be difficult at times. Maybe you've already overcome this even. This might be past influence for somebody here, but you are successfully moving through the healing process and moving away from this toxic person, which I really commend you for. Some people stay in toxic connections for years before they learn the lesson. Four of Cups. Yeah, 4 is very significant. Somebody here has been seeing 444. Yeah, you were left really disappointed and unfulfilled by this connection, but you're overcoming that now. That's what's happening here. And I feel like this might even be how you're leaving the other person. They're feeling like abandoned and feeling like, you walked away from them, and it actually has them in their feels a little bit. That's not to imply that this person is a good person at all or even capable of empathy. Not true empathy anyway. They just feel sorry for themselves right now. All right, we know you've been doing a lot of hard work on something. What can you tell me here about the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords? Yeah, I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work, maybe wondering, maybe kind of dissecting why you allowed somebody like this to get as far as they got with you in this connection. But either way, I feel like you've cleared any negativity that you've needed to clear mentally and emotionally around this. Okay. And I feel like whatever you've been working on externally has helped you deal with the anxiety and the negative emotions attached to this situation. That's always like exercising sometimes. That's just an example, but exercising, things like that, that can really help with processing dense negative emotions or negative energies. Yeah. 3 of Cups. You're going to have reason to celebrate. Possibly you've been going out with friends too and kind of consulting with supportive presences in your social circle. So that could be like best friends, family members. There have been people there to support you through this process. And I feel like you're celebrating some kind of milestone soon with whatever this self-improvement process is. I feel like you gave yourself a goal and you're working towards that goal, and you're going to have reason to celebrate soon. For example, maybe you are like running a marathon. Maybe you have just recently gotten a promotion because you decided to like apply for a different position at work or something. Whatever you set out for yourself is going to be successful right now. Even if that hasn't happened yet, it's going to be. What else can you tell me here about Cancer? Yeah, look, 6 of Swords. This is the 6 of Swords energy for me. You are cutting ties and moving on, and you're moving towards this divine union. This is such an exciting energy. 10 of Cups with Emperor and Empress on it. I couldn't have planned that to come out better. That's amazing for you. And it's in your future. You're going to be getting back out there. I feel like this Emperor, this true Emperor energy is going to be asking you out on a date or communicating with you soon. And even other people may reach out and ask you, do you want to get a drink? Do you want to go to a restaurant? Do you want to go see a movie? I feel like you're going to have a lot of other people popping up now because, like I said, once you reject what's not for you, the universe rewards you with what is for you. Some of you may need to take some time out to continue to heal, which is perfectly fine as well. But I feel like, there's going to be people interested in you either way, no matter what you decide. Some of you might decide to go into a little bit of a hermit mode for a while to make sure that your healing is done, your boundaries are strong, you're continuing to work on yourself. Beautiful. Sabotage and rebuild. Yeah. Persistent, working on it, repairing. And we have the Eight of Pentacles down here as well. So someone's working really, really hard on themselves and on their self-esteem. Like I said, I feel like somebody here is working on external goals, but this is really helping you with your sense of self-worth and your boundaries. Death coming out right here on top of death. Yeah, not a surprise. It's more Scorpio energy, but I feel like it was just a major 10 of Swords moment for you when you decided to leave this really toxic energy. This person I feel like might be looking in on you. And looking at pictures of you. And like I said, feeling sorry for themselves because they feel like, sometimes the people who mistreat others the most still find a way to victimize themselves. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. They're thinking to themselves that they didn't deserve for you to walk away. But I mean, you know better than that. You know that this person was not treating you appropriately. So that's kind of like for them to figure out. I would say use caution with this person though, because if they're still looking in on you and they have that King of Wands, King of Swords in reverse combo, they could be a little bit of a dangerous person. So I just need to let you know to make sure you're watching your surroundings and being careful. Okay, but you are emerging like this beautiful butterfly. You really are. You're coming out in this highly, highly magnetic energy. It's going to be intoxicating to new romantic partners, even friends, coworkers. People are going to feel themselves being really drawn to you at this time, Cancer. So in that way, you can really enjoy this time period. All right, you've done a lot of the hard work. You've done a lot of the healing. Now is the time to kind of reap the reward. You are in an abundant energy. What did I just say? And like I said, possibly for some of you, that external project that you've been working on may lead to financial abundance in some way. All right. Even if it's something like health and fitness, I mean, maybe start a YouTube channel or do some kind of pet project where you're able to share that with other people, Let's get some direct messages. I would love to hear from your actual Emperor, but when there's more than one energy in the mix here, sometimes I can't control what messages come from whom. So let's see. What does one or more of these people want to say to you? Painful memories. I feel like that could be either person. Your true Emperor is most likely mirroring a lot of the same experiences that you've gone through in your romantic connection. So that person may also have some painful memories or issues that they're dealing with from their past relationships. Childhood trauma. That could be for one or both people. But, because King of Swords, King of Wands in reverse isn't just born. That's created. That's most likely the result of childhood trauma, which, we can always show empathy. We can always feel empathy for somebody. I mean, nobody should have to go through that and experience those things. But I think in your case, you've decided if you do hold love or empathy for this person still, that you're going to do it from afar because this person is not good for you. And again, this is not going to be everybody's reading. It feels very hyper specific today. But yeah, that person has a lot of trauma and abuse that they really need to heal from, I feel. So, I mean, I hope that this gives you some kind of closure. I mean, maybe to not take it personally as to why that person was treating you a certain way, but at the same time, you can show empathy. You can wish healing from that person from a safe distance, okay? You deserve better. We definitely know that. You're such a good-hearted person, Cancer, and you do have that divine union on the horizon. This is coming from your true Emperor. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. So if that person hasn't come across you yet, when they do, that's how they feel. It's like something combusts they're going to feel towards you. Why is it that you love me? So yeah, it might be somebody who has also dealt with some self-esteem issues or difficult relationships in the past that has led to some kind of worthiness issue. But By the time your Emperor arrives, they are in their fully elevated energy, and the two of you, I can't emphasize this enough, the two of you are being divinely guided into this beautiful union together. Okay, these are the energies I want you to remember as you leave the reading today, because that's what's waiting for you. I hope something was helpful today, Cancer, or that it resonated for you. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, it would really help the channel continue to grow. I want to thank everybody who's been doing those things. Other than that, though, I'm wishing you all the peace and harmony, and I do hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.